Night fell over the village of Ndaleni like a silent cloth, and the forest beyond it breathed in the darkness. Hunters whispered that something strange had been moving between the tall trees. Something that left no footprints, only a cold wind. Elder Baku, keeper of the old stories, warned everyone to stay away, for he had heard a cry in the forest unlike any spirit he knew. One evening, a young girl named Lima stood at the forest's edge. She had always felt the trees calling to her, as if her name floated between their branches. That night, the whisper returned soft, trembling, almost human. "Help me," Lima froze. The voice seemed lost, frightened, drifting through the leaves like smoke. The villagers believed no spirit ever cried for help unless a great imbalance had been awakened. And now, something ancient waited for her inside the shadows. The next morning, Lima shared the voice. She heard. The villagers grew uneasy. Elder Baku lifted his staff. "A spirit that cries is a spirit trapped," he said. "If left wandering, it may grow angry," the people murmured, remembering old tales of forgotten beings who turned restless when ignored. But Lima felt something deeper, an invisible pull. From the forest, stronger than fear, she returned at dusk, letting the wind guide her as she stepped between the towering trees. The forest changed. The air felt heavier, thick with ancient songs. Strange markings glowed faintly on the ground. As if left by someone who no longer belonged to the world of the living, the whisper came again, louder this time. "Lima, do not fear." How did it know her name? Branches rustled behind her. Shadows shifted. Something unseen was trying to reach her, and something else was trying to stop it. Lima followed the trembling voice deeper until she reached a clearing she had never seen before. There, a soft blue light hovered above a fallen tree. The light shimmered like fireflies swirling around a single shape, a child's figure. The spirit was young, no older than Lima. Its eyes glowed with sadness. "I was once part of this forest," it whispered, "but I lost my path and my name." Lima's heart tightened. A spirit without a name could not join the ancestors, nor could it rest. It would wander, fading slowly. "How can I help you?" she asked softly. The spirit pointed to the west, where the trees grew twisted and dark. "My name is trapped there, taken by a shadow that feeds on forgotten things," Lima shivered. Elder Baku had warned everyone about that cursed place, but the spirit's trembling voice made her step forward. She could not turn back now. Lima walked toward the cursed thicket, the spirit floating weakly beside her. The forest grew colder, the ground cracking with dryness. It felt as if life itself feared this place. Suddenly the spirit flickered violently. "It is coming," it whispered. A dark shape rose from the shadows, tall, crooked, made of smoke and old anger. Its voice was a low growl. "Leave the lost one. Forgotten things belong to me." Lima's hands trembled, but she stood firm. "He wants his name back," the shadow hissed. "Names are power. I grow strong with each one stolen." Then its twisted shape bent toward Lima. "Give me yours, and you may live safely." The spirit cried out, "No. If you lose your name, you lose yourself." Lima felt fear rise like a flood. The shadow stretched its claws toward her chest, ready to take her identity. And still, she refused to step back. The shadow lunged, its smoky arms reaching for Lima's heart. She shouted the words Elder Baku once taught the children. "A name is a soul, and a soul is protected." The forest stirred. Leaves whirled around her like a shield. The spirit beside her suddenly brightened. "My true name, I remember," it cried. Its light burst outward, pushing the shadow back. Pieces of darkness peeled away, revealing a trembling Cosmol, weak, built on stolen memories. Lima held her ground. "Return what is not yours." The spirit shouted its name, Tano, and a beam of blue light struck the shadow. The forest roared like drums in the night. The creature shrieked, releasing every name it had stolen. They rose like sparks, disappearing into the sky. Tano floated brighter, free once more. With one final cry, the shadow shattered into fading smoke. The forest began to breathe again. The forest turned warm, the darkness dissolving into gentle sunlight. Tano, now glowing with peace, bowed to Lima. "You gave me back my place among the ancestors," he said. "You walked into danger for someone you did not know." Lima smiled softly. No spirit should walk alone. When she returned to the village, Elder Baku listened carefully and nodded with pride. "You have shown great courage," he said. "But more than that, you have shown compassion. Remember this, children." He raised his staff as the villagers gathered around. "A person who values the lost and forgotten brings balance to their world. Those who ignore others' suffering lose a part of themselves." Lima looked toward the forest, feeling its gentle wind brush her cheeks. She knew Tano had finally found his way home. And from that day forward, Naleni remembered, helping one lost soul can save an entire world.